Jonah's my 9.5-year-old son, and he has ADHD. He was diagnosed when he was 5 when we entered the pre-K program. We thought he was just, just a young little boy, just full of energy, and we really didn't think anything of it. I am not one of those moms who just gives my child a pill and hopes for the best. I'm a very proactive mom, and I guess moms of these children have to be. I'm always looking for new things for him, any new ideas. I'm very active in my research of ADHD. So I came home and got on the internet and I started searching all of these different programs. And I just didn't feel like each program that I researched gave me enough information to invest in it, because these programs are very pricey. So I started branching off from her list and just doing random searches. And then I came up with SharperBrain. So that interests me. Their website is amazing. It's got loads of research. I liked their graphs, the way they explained the progress of their people who use their programs. That's really what sold me. And then again, another thing that really caught my attention is the fact that they talked about the prefrontal cortex and that their programs targeted that. And I had not seen that in other programs. So the reason that interests me was that the prefrontal cortex in an ADHD child does not work the same as a non-ADHD child. The prefrontal cortex is in charge of executive functioning, which lets you concentrate. It allows you to be not impulsive and to have that longer attention span. So when an ADHD child tries to concentrate, their prefrontal cortex starts to kind of shut down more than turn on. And so the more they try to concentrate, the less they can. So they're trying to work against themselves almost. And the SharperBrain interests me because they are definitely exercising the prefrontal cortex, and that's what pretty much sold me with that. SharperBrain is very easy to install, which was great for us. It has a very informative booklet that had really great information that helped us understand his scores. Easy to read. And when I installed it, it was easy for me to explain to Jonah what each purpose of the level was. So that really didn't give us any trouble. Jonah had trouble initiating seat work and finishing seat work in a timely manner. And also, he usually was the last person to take his test. So he had to have extra time pretty much for all of his testing. We did the ball program for about 2 to 3 times a week for about 20 minutes each time. And if he wanted to do 30 minutes, I would allow that with no trouble, but I really didn't let him go over 30 minutes so not as to tire him, and I kept it fun. Over 3 different levels that he did, 3 series of levels that he did, he increased it by 10% each time, and so I was very impressed with that. So after about a month of doing that, started noticing differences. The learning enrichment teacher emailed me and said, Sarah, the last month, Jonah has done great, especially over the last month. And the only thing I was doing different was SharperBrain. So I told the teacher that, and she's like, that is great. So whatever you're doing, just keep doing it. He started finishing his tests in a more timely manner, and he started self-initiating his morning seat work and finishing without cueing. That's what they were saying at school. And so what I saw at home was also an improvement. Jonah would take anywhere from 2 to 3 hours a night to do just a little bit of homework. It wasn't that the homework was hard, he just couldn't make himself get through it. After about a month of SharperBrain, he was starting to move through the homework easier with less cueing for me and finishing in like half the time. So that was the biggest difference that I saw, which was very impressive. I've been very impressed with SharperBrain and the progress that I have seen with it. Again, it's easy to install, it's easy to use. Jonah seems to have enjoyed it. The main thing, again, that I think that sells me on this program is that it targets the part of the brain that controls attention, concentration, and impulsivity. So I know that when Jonah's working on this program, it is mentally exercising the prefrontal cortex, and I know that nothing else as a mother that I can do for him can do that. I have been overly impressed with the SharperBrain technical support team. I've had full access to them as a parent. They have been generally interested in Jonah's progress. They've had encouraging words for me and suggestions the whole way through. It's just outstanding customer service and technical support that comes along with SharperBrain that I did not even expect. So I would recommend this program to any parent with an ADHD child or the ADD child. It's worth the investment, it's worth the time, and my child's worth it.